Good morning, everyone. It's Cail. Today I'm going to be doing some coloring. If you're also coloring, you can go ahead and pull out your own work. I'm doing a WIP and chill, which is a work in progress. And this is definitely a work in progress because I haven't even started yet. But I've got the book open. It's brand new. It's called Tales from the Witch's Cottage. It's by Hanna Karlzon. I bought this book kind of hoping, I have 3 of her other coloring books. I was hoping that it would be a little bit different, but it's kind of similar as far as like the elements and style and so on and so forth. But I'm going to go ahead and just kind of putter around here and do a little bit of marker work. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This is Celestial Realms. I'm Cail, your hostess, and your sort of artist, crafter person. If you do want to see my gaming streams, I move them onto a new channel called Gaming with Cail. You can check that out. And let's go ahead and get started. I've got some coffee. Got some coffee here. Probably shouldn't be drinking it. Let's go ahead and what am I doing? What am I doing? Let's turn on the Spotify. See how well that works. So the computer and the mouse are to my left, so I kind of have to turn a little bit, so hopefully it's not too bad. I've chosen some piano music, just some chill piano music. I'm a little down today. Not sure why. Probably just it's February and it's just going to be a difficult month, and so emotionally for me. So I'm just going to try and cope. I'm going to battle through it and hopefully make it through onto the other side past March 1st, which is my son's birthday, and just continue on until spring. So I've got this page I was thinking of working on. I was thinking maybe instead of doing these little like smoke things here, kind of gray, or I guess these are candles here, or yellow. I was thinking of doing kind of like a green. So I've got my markers here, and I've got this Crayola twistable green that I was thinking to just kind of start with, and then maybe I've got this glitter. Don't roll away. And art. And then I've also got, I think this one is, don't roll. This is a pastel green. I thought I had like neon colors, but maybe not. I don't think they say neon. It just has like the color name. It has like the color name on there. And it says like it's glitter. Let me check this other one. Or if it's like, this is like the metallic. So it says metallic on there. I actually don't have the camera set to do autofocus, because otherwise it'll be going shoo 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 as I'm moving around. And I know that that can be kind of irritating to folks. I know it is irritating to me when that happens. I'm going to start off just kind of just winging it. As usual when I'm coloring. When I'm coloring, I'm always winging it because I'm not an artist. So at least I don't see myself that way. I'm not even a wannabe artist. I just like doing it. I just like coloring. Okay, so this green, the way it's turning out, is more... Lord, I knocked over my little Funko lady that I've had forever. Let's just stick her to the side. This is kind of like yellow, more than green, even though this tip is green. So let's twist that back up in here and put that away. Don't really, let's see. This one is spring green. Let's do this one here. Okay, yes, this is more green. I don't know about like the music volume. Let me go ahead and type in hello or good morning in the chat box. In the chat box, see if it shows up. Yes, it does. Awesome. Okay, well, something's working. And hopefully the Spotify is not too loud. So I was thinking of taking this, like, put some colored pencil down and then kind of see like how those markers look over it. Not maybe solid. Okay, I totally forgot this area down here. Okay, grab this back again. Duh. The pups are asleep. I just brought them in from outside to do their business before I started streaming. Of course, the little one wants to go out, but it's too chilly. I don't want her to go out there. I don't want her to get sick. Okay, so they're similar. This one has more green. Whether or not this stupid thing shows green on here. I'm going to put a little bit of this over here just to make it more green. Like a shadow coming from the right. What happens if I turn this light off? Oh, it goes dark. Oh well. I don't have a light. I have a light overhead on the ceiling fan, but that's like, whatever, 5 feet away from where I'm sitting. I'm not sure that that would like make things better. And I have no professional like setup for doing this, so we're gonna wing it as usual. After, oh God, don't go outside the line. My vision is so bad sometimes. And after I'm done streaming, I'm gonna work on my Once Upon a Fairy Tale. This morning when I woke up at 4, I did some cross stitch on the boho seaside. Okay, so let's just kind of test it with these two here. Why they look so yellow? I wonder if I can change that. They look yellow like in OBS. What if I go to the camera settings? And just kind of see if I can make that more accurate because it looks so yellow. We got exposure, we've got brightness, we've got contrast. This one, hue, like the color part is actually like grayed out. Like I can't, I guess, change that. Saturation. I can saturate it more. Can I make it more white? Like, what? Oh, that's on auto. Let's just take off the auto on the white balance. I want to see what happens. What if I'm, ooh. Let's leave it like that. do that. What if I just click that? I don't know. When I look at it in OBS, it just looks yellow, even though it's actually green. And if I turn off this light here, I have like a couple of lights on. Let's turn this one off. Oh, that goes like really super dark. Interesting. The sun's not really coming in from the window that's over there yet, so I'll just keep going on. I don't know how to change it. I would make it better if I could, but since I don't know how, and I don't see a setting, blending mode, blending method, transform, that's just the size. Yeah, I don't really see any way to make it more accurate, so I apologize for that. I don't have like a mega multi-$1,000 camera. Okay, so let's see here. This is the glitter one. This is pastel green. I have this green. It's neon. That might look kind of cool. I don't know. It really would help if I could see better. What does that look like? Funny. Oh my gosh, why can't I make this thing look green on OBS? It just looks yellow. But trust me, it's green. It's light green. It just looks funny. There's always got to be an issue. But it's interesting because when I watch other people, I don't ever see them having these kind of issues. It's like, you know, like what's the deal with that? Maybe the universe is trying to tell me something. Like, just don't stream. I did actually get rid of my Discord server. Nobody was joining it. I just deleted it. And then I temporarily deactivated my Instagram account. There's 2 less things to think about and worry about. And I don't think anybody really would care or notice. Okay. Ooh, I hit my coffee cup. Just kind of doing like a, not super hard pressure, but not like super light, so kind of medium. I just wanted to get these little smoke things done so I could kind of judge the colors on the border by what this color looks like. Let's do this. Actually, which one was this? Pastel green? I don't even think this will show up. Maybe a little bit. Not sure I like it. I think I like that one better. If I could do it straight. Duh. Okay, I'll let that dry. I'll let it dry for a bit and see how it goes. Okay, so this stuff here. So I think let's put this one up since I don't want that one anymore. I could go with maybe like the triplets. They don't ever say like what the color is. Here's a piece of paper. That might look pretty against that. Let's move that out of the way. So let's go down here. And the question is, I have a little clip here to hold the page down. So should I do the circle or the curve? And then the other question is, should I alternate them? Or do them all the same? And then it's got kind of like this background, or maybe this dark color should be the background. Let's do that as the background. See what it looks like. I'm committing to the color choice. Need like a magnifying glass. I do have those reader glasses. I could bring in here. Use those for the cross stitching. When I can't see where I'm putting the needle, certain colors. I hear my dog snoring. She's the only one of the three that snores. Not the baby, the big one. Oh, she's not big. I mean, she's a Chihuahua. All right. So I hope you all are having a good day, wherever you are. It's almost Friday. Although, once you retire, if you don't have another job, like, you know, another regular job where you actually work for someone, go somewhere and you work, the days kind of tend to blend together in the sense of, like, sometimes I don't know, like, what day it is, because I don't have weekends as, like, a delineator for my time. So for me, today could be Friday, it could be Monday, It could be any day. It's just another day. There's my phone. Let's see how that looks. On the screen it looks like it's black. What the hey? Oh my gosh, all these notifications. Should really just turn them off. I think it's for the Reforge Gaming stream is starting. That's one of the YouTubers that I watch about gaming news. It's a real nice community. It's mostly guys, but I don't care. Most of the places I worked were mostly guys. So, and I have 4 brothers, so that doesn't bother me any. Oh, that one I went out of the line a little bit. Duh. The other thing that started happening, so here in Texas we have ragweed season. I forget when it starts, September, maybe? August? And it goes through till, I think, the first freeze. So we had the first freeze and I was like, oh yay, everything's going to be better now. Totally forgetting, even though I've lived here a long time, that after ragweed season, there's mountain cedar season. Oh my god, I went outside the line. It's because my eyes are watering. That's what why I'm talking about allergies. Is my eyes are watering, so seeing this is like, problematical. Maybe I can fix it with some black marker, I don't know. Kind of redo the edge. I was watching this video of this guy doing calligraphy. And I don't mean like just kind of casual calligraphy. I mean like calligraphy. And I literally didn't understand like how he could do it without making a mistake. Because you can't erase the ink. I mean, what do? You're like 3/4 of the way through and then you make a mistake. What are you going to do? Start over? I don't understand how they do it. That's crazy. I think it's going to be warm here again today. It's been in like the 70s or low 70s. And for January, that's awesome. I wish it would just stay like that. But February is usually ice storm month, so we'll see what happens. And then when March comes, I'll get my butt outside and start cleaning up the flower beds and the flower pots, and I already see the so around the tree that we have in our backyard, the big tree. We just have one big tree, the other ones are small. They're new, they're just growing. So I noticed yesterday that the daffodils that I have planted under the tree, well, I didn't plant them, the person who lived here before planted them, but I've tried to get rid of them because there were so many. In a few years, they didn't even flower. And even though I love daffodils, I was like, this is crazy. It's just too much. And so over the years, I've tried to reduce the number and just maybe eradicate them so that, you know, I have rocks there anyway, so like river rocks. I have river rocks under the tree. So I noticed yesterday they're growing still. I didn't get them all. That's fine. They're pretty. They're yellow like this stuff looks like right there. Pretty yellow ones. I've seen some yellow and white ones that are real pretty, but I'm not really successful with planting bulbs. Usually what I do is buy some annuals for some of the containers and try and get some perennials to survive here in the summer and in the winter. So that year after year I have to buy less annuals. And it's a struggle. Last summer the yard suffered so bad. I finally told my husband, it's like, you've got to put something up. Everything's just burning. So we got some of this kind of, it's not like solid tarp, but it's like netting tarp, like for gardens, and put that over the backyard, like from fence to fence. It was like just cover a third of the backyard where the grass is and the flower bed. And that actually helped. It managed to help the grass survive till summer was over, and it's starting to come back. But it really took a toll, and we were watering every day, but it didn't matter. The sun was just beating down and just torturing every plant back there. I just couldn't hack it. I probably had maybe like 15, 20 plants just croak over and die over the summer. I was not happy. I was like, oh my God, the sun, the heat. And where I grew up in Maryland, of course, I didn't have to worry about that. So even after all this time of living here in Texas, I'm still astonished by how hot it gets here. So my daughter was 3. So she was born in 85. So when she was 3, she and I flew out to see my mom here in Texas. So it's the first time I'd been out here. I think we came for her birthday, and her birthday is in August. She's a Leo. And we came off the plane, and I was like, oh my God, it's so hot here. It was like being in an oven, in a furnace. I was so not used to that. It was just like hitting your forehead, like just like an iron. Like, oh my God. That was my first exposure to the Texas heat. And I'm still not used to it. And of course, the first winter, it just stayed like in the 50s and rained a lot that year. Didn't really have the ice or anything. I was like, oh, that's not bad. Yeah, until whatever the first year that I encountered the ice thing that happens here, I was like, oh my gosh. Frick this. Because I'm more used to snow than the ice in Maryland. And of course, Maryland has a solid, 4 seasons. And here in Texas, in the part of Texas that I'm in, you have 4 seasons, but they're not solid seasons. They're shitty seasons. Pardon my French. Spring's real short. Autumn's real short. Winter's kind of medium to short. And then summer's like forever. Okay, let's see. So I got that whole edge done. Go. That's kind of like the green. And I can go like light green. So I have like a metallic green. I've got a vivid green. I wonder if Vivid Green might be like too much. Too much. What's this one? Let's see. That's, oh, that was the neon. That's neon. I wonder what would happen if I took this neon green. Let me see what it looks like. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's like seriously neon. Probably more than the trip liner. What the fuck's tripless. I wonder what would happen if I just one. Put a few little lines in here. You know, I try not to curse too much when I'm online, but I do curse like a sailor. It's a really bad habit. That's what happens when you work around men. You get corrupted. Probably can't like really see that. Not really. I wish that showed up being green, but it is what it is, right? So this is the glitter emerald green. I could do some glitter, or I could do like a light green. This is pastel yellow green. This is just the regular pastel green. And then, do I have that's a metallic green. I think this one here. Oh, let me see. This is bluish green. Is it really bluish green? Maybe. I don't know, maybe. Let's see what this light color looks like next to that dark green that I just put down. Ugh. Okay, so not that one. Not neon. Not the bluish. I didn't really like the bluish. Let's put that one back in here. What else I got? I've got yellow green. I've got... Really? Seriously? How about... Let me see. That's like that dark green. Let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, maybe that one. So let me see. I'm not going to alternate them. The heat just went on. It's still chilly here, but this afternoon it's going to be warm. Then I think it's supposed to rain this weekend, so lovely. So I wonder if I should do this whole like border that's just solid, just black, Or should I do it black color pencil? Or should I do it black marker? Or something different? What if I did... No, not silver. Not red. Not orange. What happens if this marker runs out of ink while I'm doing this? I would be like, oh crap. Let me think about this border thing. I think maybe brown. I've got maybe gold. Does gold look good with neon? I don't know about that. Because I've got brown gray. Nah. Because I'm thinking of doing the background of this little area like yellow. So light yellow. To make all these little things like stand out. And I don't think gray would kind of go with this. Ugh. Let me just hold up black. Like black. But I would use like, let's start off with, is this the black? What did, does that even look like that tip is black? No? Let me see. It's like some coating on the outside of it. But it's black. But it's kind of rough, like gritty almost. That's not gonna work. I want it to be kind of smooth. I'm gonna find I don't know. I'll think about that. I mean, I think black would probably be best and really make it stand out. I'm not doing a very good job here on these. God. Trying to kind of go with the flow of the curve. The playlist will probably finish before I finish. I have to go about an hour, and I think it's like 57 minutes. I have to find something else. Okay, that's kind of like equal with the other one. I just want to see. Kind of putz around a little bit. Putzing. But I'm going to remember, like, I need to keep that one there so I know, like, what freaking color I used. So let's say, like, this little spider. Let's see what this looks like. I'm going to make this spider black. I know that that's not original, but it'll have to do. I did actually move the camera mount, which used to be like right next to me, like right there. And I kept hitting it. It was really bothering me. So I moved it back away from my elbow, so we don't have to listen to that. So the body, I'm gonna make it glittery. Glitter grayness, that's what this one's called. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's actually pretty cute. Not bad. I'm not really a fan of orange, but I'm going to... Is this neon? Oh gosh. I think so. This is just plain orange. Remember these they're little circles. I think they're like bubbles, maybe. I don't know if I should make those all different colors or make them white. I don't think they would stand out from the yellow that I'm going to do in the background. I'm not a fan of orange, but I'm going to use orange. orange and red, and I'll let that dry for a minute. Using a couple of little bones. Maybe this color here. Pastel milk coffee. Oh, it's dark. Darker than I thought it was going to be. What if I took pastel ivory yellow to this other bone, that color, let it dry for a minute. My hair. A little white crescent moon. Oh. I had to shut my fountain, which is right over there, because it was picking up the microphone was picking up the sound of the pump. And I was like, what is that humming noise? Because I always do like an audio test before I start streaming, because I never know like how it's going to sound. And I could hear this little like whirring. I'm like, what is that? And then I realized it was the pump. Or the fountain, so I just unplugged it. I wonder if this color, let me see. There's more bones. It's like mirrored. I think it's mirrored. Yeah, it's mirrored. Okay, great. I didn't realize that at first, so that means I gotta make them the same. I have to remember what I did. That's what happens when you get old. It's like, try and pay attention. Okay, so I did that, and then I did the moon was white. I'm gonna go back and do my little mirroring. Let's see if that... Nope, there's one more song. Another song. Okay, so then I did the flower. And the spider's eyes. And the little center star there, diamond thing, whatever. Okay, so I did that, and then I had orange that I was actually going to mix with yellow. like that. Oh gosh. Okay, so, oh no, here on the candle, add a little bit of orange. Okay, that was orange. And then I had the black. I was going to take this brown around this bone. Seriously, I like piano music, but if I could play like my music that I like, this is not what I would choose. Okay, let's put this over here. I'm keeping this handy for the edge when I finish up the edge. Okay, so then the flower, the two bones, the candle, and I'm working on the spider. So I did this was the legs. Okay, that was the black. Metallic black. And then, no, that was metallic gray. Glitter grayness. Or I would listen to classical music, but I don't know if that's copyright. I mean, like Beethoven and whatever. Although that might be kind of hard. I'd get into it too much. Maybe some like piano solos. Maybe some Chopin. I'm gonna go back and do this one. Okay, I think that's the mirroring. Lord of mercy. I gotta put all these green ones back. Where's the glitter green? I think I put this in the wrong spot. This goes over here. Goes here. And then this green. Ooh, moving the camera. Careful. Okay. I don't need to keep, this was spring green. I'm gonna put that one back. And I already did the dark, so I can put this one away. And that one. Okay. Now, let's take a little bit of, this is pastel yellow butter. Let's see what happens if I put it on this candle flame over this orange. Huh. Okay. Not really like over it, but kind of overlapping it a little bit. And then I was going to do that. Well, maybe, let's see. What other color do I have? Wait. That's like a dark yellow. Let's use this one. Sure, why not, Daphne? So I go back and forth between calling myself Daphne and Cail, Daphne and Cail, but they both work. I mean, they've called me Cail for so long, like in Ancient Worlds, that if somebody in real life actually came up to me and said, "Hi, Cail," I would just be like, "Hi." Or if they said, "Hey, Daphne," I'd be like, "Hi." Like, both are, like, both my name. Let me see if that playlist is done. I think it might be. Should we try this one? Sure. Let's go down. Since we've done those ones at the beginning before. Okay, we'll just go down the list a little bit. That kind of looks pretty cool. Kind of fills out the orange. I don't know about this one. Let's try this one. It's called Amethyst. This one's kind of more like, I guess this playlist is a little bit more EDM style. That's fine. Oh yeah, that's cool. Chill. I need to chill. I was listening to some piano music that one of the ladies I watch, her cross-stitching, she had on there, and it was so sad. I don't know, it just made me sad. I was like, oh gosh, that song is just killing me. There, that kind of looks good. No, I don't have the focus on, so it's not going to focus, but at least you can see the color intensity level or whatever. You see the glitter shiny on the spider. On the spider body. Okay, so let's add a I think we'll go with, so we have a sun, a mushroom, there's a little star, a little bottle, another mushroom, a little diamond looking thing. So what happens if I just kind of, this is sort of pink color. If I just draw it with like lines instead of like actually coloring it in. I mean, like the lines going a different direction. I think they call that like hatching. Like a hatch mark. That's not bad. Trying to be creative here, right? Trying. In my very, oh shoot, going out the line. Crap. In my very limited way. Yeah, this playlist more EDM, whatever. That's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna let that one dry, and then I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna maybe take like some color pencil white over it, and kind of see like what happens. Maybe see what happens. Oh, you know, since the other day I was trying to stream and it just like literally cut off, and it just like recorded like, or streamed or whatever, 2 minutes. So I just checked it, so it seems to be okay. So this yellow is kind of pretty actually. Maybe I can make that blue, the blue star. That's the lightest blue I've got. pastel blue gray. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, that's pretty. What if I do the star 2 colors? Wait. Oh my gosh, I gotta change that. No, that's not like what I'm in the mood for. Oh, let's do this one. Something chiller. I went over the blue line, but I can put that back in there. Let me see this one. It's pastel blue. This is pastel blue gray. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'll definitely have to come back and do the lines. So these tips aren't as fine as like these markers here, so I gotta be careful. This is a dark blue. Maybe I can do the lines in dark blue. I wonder if I could do a stream with my son's music. I wonder if YouTube would freak out and go, oh, and be like, yeah, it's just my son's music. He's not alive anymore, and he wouldn't give a crap if I played his music on my stream. He'd think it's cool. But yeah, YouTube probably freak out. So I've been watching videos about poverty in the United States. Very interesting, and interesting to see what cities are suffering. I wonder if I could take a colored pencil. What blue is it? Oh, this is cypress green. That looks blue. Maybe I'm colorblind today. Like a dark blue. Cobalt blue deep. Wonder if I can go over this star with a little bit of that. I don't know if that's dry. Huh. Hmm. Not bad. All right, let's see. Turn her the right side up. Okay, so we've got blue, orange, pink. So let's go back and try and do this white over the pink. I've got this white Marco Raffine art sketch. So let's see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen, literally. So we're just going to do it. So it looks like it kind of lightens up the, obviously since white, lightens and softens the look of the lines that I made. That's fine. Of course, it's out of focus. I should put the focus back on in a minute. When I'm done, I'll put the focus back on, the autofocus. How long have I been going? An hour? That's about long enough. The stars came out really nice. I like those. I might take these orange flowers, even though I put like the yellow kind of like on the outer part of the petals. I might. What happens if I take some of that white? Let me see. So probably after I'm done this, I'm going to go cross stitch. Do some laundry. And then I'm going to attempt to set up Stardew Valley on my other little baby laptop. I have a smaller laptop, but it's only got 4 gig of RAM. It's not obviously anywhere near my other one, which is like an i5 with like, I don't know, 32 gig of RAM or whatever. But I want to put a couple of mods on it, like the main things like the game time, and just kind of see if I like the game. If I don't, I'll just uninstall it. I can feel the marker on the page. I'll let it all dry. Get this stuff all over the pencil. Okay, so I'm going to leave this one here though, so that I can come back and finish the edge. And then I'll figure out which black, I'll probably do color pencil, which black color pencil I'll use for this edge. I don't think I want to use the more expensive, one. So I'll have to dig through the other color pencil container that I have and pull it out from there, and then I'll use that one. Put these markers back, and then that way, this one goes here, and then that way I can come back and finish at least the border, and then I'll go back to working up here on the top, and then the bottom pictures So you got like the 2 bats and the 2 mushrooms and the 2 moons. So this is mirrored, the bottle, as well down here, the little crystals, the lightning. So they're it's mirrored just this way and this way. So I'll just probably, actually while I'm here, let's try it out. Let's pick a yellow. I'm gonna do my paper. Let's take a yellow and kind of color in this background a bit. In this area where I was coloring, and then I'll finish up. And then what I'll do is I'll come over it with I guess a blender. Maybe like along this edge here, go a little darker. So it's not just like flat yellow, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And like go darker around the elements that are here. Not quite outlining them, but maybe giving a bit of depth. So like if I go up here, and I go around the star, these little bubbles, I have to figure out the bubbles. I'm assuming they're bubbles. Not water bubbles, like gas bubbles, like from this. Okay. So let's say like I have that colored in like that. Oh, you can see the yellow there. I guess that does kind of look green compared to this yellow. Oh. So what if I take this color pencil, this expensive fine art tool by Crayola, and kind of go maybe like darker here. Like darker by the edge. You can sort of see that. And then if I come in darker around the star. Oh shoot. Be careful. I pulled out a little bit of the blue. I don't know, does that make a difference? Maybe, maybe not. Let's try this one. I mean, like, would it be like worth the effort to go around all of these like a little bit darker? Kind of like outlining them with the yellow. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Anyhow, if you're interested and you want to see what's going on in this country, go check out YouTube and look up poverty in America. It'll open your eyes and definitely make you grateful for what you have, especially if you're not homeless or in poverty or super struggling. I mean, some struggle's good. Super struggling is not good. If I go around the flower. You know, when I look at my computer, and I have my glasses on, since I don't have my computer glasses on, it's all like slightly blurry. Let's see if I take my glasses off. A little bit better. So yeah, you can kind of see that dark around the diamond there and the star. So it might be worth the effort. It looks like gives it more depth, like layers, dimension, whatever. I'm not sure what the artistic term is, but that's what I think of when I see that. It's got like depth, like the paler yellow is on, but beneath these other items, these other little elements that are like floating up above that pale yellow background. And then I can take I have another yellow that's a little bit lighter than this. No, not that one. Maybe this one. And then I can go over in some areas this color. Maybe lighten it up in some areas. Maybe like here in the middle. So it'll be like darker up here and then lighter and then darker. So I'll kind of keep these two out for the next time I do a stream on this, because otherwise I'll forget like what I was planning on doing. So I gotta take like mental notes. This I'll probably come and maybe like do a little blending on it, maybe. I don't know. I gotta finish this edge here with the green on these little curves, right? And then figure out what I'm gonna do with these little dots. And then I'm assuming that I'm gonna make the inside background the yellow, this yellow. Or should I make it the lighter yellow mixed with some white? I'd have to think about, because I want it to be kind of like pale, but not blue like it's sky, because this is, you know, it's not a landscape scene, so it doesn't have to be blue. It could be like any color. What if I made it pink? What if I made it purple? Maybe teal. I'll have to think about that, because these candles, I'm going to make this scarab, I'm going to make him glitter green, I think. Do I have a glitter? I think I just have just green. Oh, it's emerald green, but I don't think I have another glitter pen. That's a different green. I have metallic green. This is a changer. It has like different, it's got like pink and green. But I don't think I'd use that. So yeah, I'll think about that, but I do want it to be green and gold. And then the background we'll have to decide, maybe like light yellow and white together. And then I'll finish doing this background, all these little elements. I've got my border is going to be green. The little elements here on the border are going to be green. And then the solid kind of stripe area around the border, I'm going to make it black. And that should make this kind of really stand out. Maybe. Decisions. It's always something. Anyhow, I think what I'm going to do is take a sip of my coffee, which is really, really good. By the way, I do buy my coffee at Reforge Roast. I like the light roast and the dark roast. My husband likes the dark roast more, and I like the light roast more. I think right now they have the Frickmas blend, which is like a Christmas holiday blend that they have going on sale. That one's not actually my favorite. It's got something in the flavor profile I'm not really a fan of, but the coffee is excellent. And it's got balanced acidity, so it doesn't like upset your stomach. So you can actually like enjoy a cup of coffee without afterwards going, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Yeah, it's really well worth it. So it's I believe it's reforgeroast.com. And you know, Lono doesn't pay me to say that. I'm just saying that I love the coffee. I tried one bag and I've been buying it ever since, and I haven't gone back. Before I used to get, I believe, the Starbucks coffee or whatever else, Pete's or one other one, I can't remember the name, but once I found this, because it just doesn't hurt my stomach, so it's awesome. Anyhow, I'm going to go do some laundry, and I'm going to do some cross stitch, and I'm going to turn on my TV out in the living room, and I'll probably putter around the house and do some cleaning. That's kind of like the way my days go, and that's the nice thing about being retired, is you kind of do what you want when you want. You're not, set to a schedule, which is why I don't stream to a schedule. If I had a schedule where I had to stream every day at 10, I probably would be very unhappy with it. It would feel like it was a job. And I want this to be enjoyable. I do want it to be successful in the sense that, if I made a couple $100 or whatever from one of the channels, whatever, each month, that would be fine. I'm not looking to become, a million subscriber gigantic channel or anything. So, not having a schedule kind of suits me. And so I hope that you come back and check out videos that I've put up lately. Turn on notifications so you know when I'm streaming or uploading a video. And check out my other channel, which is Gaming with Cail, if you want to see my gameplay. So I do like Animal Crossing, New Horizons, Caileadair, Disney Dreamlight Valley, more on the cozy game side of things. I have a bunch of games on Steam, so I did a video on my Steam games, and so I may do one on Stardew Valley, but if I don't like the way the gameplay goes with the mod, I mean literally, that's the last attempt I'm going to make on that. There are some games coming up that I'm looking forward to, so Ova Magica, Fantasy Life I, something like that, Garden Life, and Vandal Tales. So you can see my gaming info and my setup and my rigs and all that on my website at celestialrealms.com. Go to the menu at the top. It says Gaming with Cail. And then you can also see like my diamond painting stuff and my cross stitch, some crochet. So I'm, just building up the website as I incorporate all these crafts into my life like a crazy nut person. Doing this at a boomer age is a very interesting process, but very enjoyable. And a challenge, but an enjoyable challenge. So have a great day. Enjoy wherever you are. Be kind. Be kind to yourself. Make the world a better place. And I'll see you next time.